It's your host, Born, and I don't got no spill. I just keep it all the way real, and it's cloud chasing at an all-time high. And today, what we're going to discuss is that Meet the Grams. I'm pretty sure by now, if you haven't heard, you heard about it. That was Kendrick Lamar response track to Drake, Family Matters. It's one of those ether level. We've never actually gotten a response this fast ever in hip hop. And that's one of the first, right? And it's funny because in the beginning of everything, they made it seem like Kendrick was taking too long to respond and all these type of things like that. So it's just ironic that when Drake, as soon as he feels like he has his foot on his neck, he drops this Meet the Grams. And with this Meet the Grams, it's more like a letter. It's more like a cautionary tale. It's very personal towards Drake, his family, his mother, father, his child. And that was another one, right? Right off the bat, Kendrick Lamar addresses Drake's child and basically tells him, you'll respect this, when you're older, when you're 18 or whatever. And Kendrick, I don't think so, bro. I think when he hears that song when he turns 18, it's gonna give him a complex. It's probably gonna do something to him, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know if this rap battle stuff has gotten to the point where it's just got a little too far. But Kendrick definitely does make great points about Drake throughout the song. It's just one of those things to where you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? Because if he didn't go for the juggler like that, people be like, oh, Kendrick, you going too soft, and and this and that, like on that no Euphoria, homo. Which was a cool joint, right? Was his response, but it didn't garner the hip hop respect in the aspect of the disrespect, right? So with this one, it gives him just that, up close and personal disrespect. And what we're gonna do real quick, if y'all don't mind, thanks for joining me once again. We're just gonna go over a few of these lyrics, a few of the points that are being made throughout the song. And like I said, he starts off this song. First of all, it's a soul sample. Let me see where the soul sample comes from. I can't find it right now, but it's like a soul sample of some sort. I know the other one was Al Green. And the thing about that Al Green sample, for a lot of people that didn't know, as we know, Drake's father, Dennis Graham, is related as a brother to Larry Graham, who was a famous bass guitarist that played with Prince and other people. And they had another brother, I don't really remember his name right now. He actually played on that Al Green sample that Kendrick used for Euphoria. So that was pretty interesting in itself. But let's see here. Like I said, he first goes in by mentioning Drake's son by name, Adonis.
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that you managed your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive.
Wow. Just that right there, right? So him telling him that, I feel sorry for Drake being your dad, wow. I mean, I could just imagine somebody telling my kids, you know, I'm sorry for born being your dad or whatever. Like, so you got some audacity, right? So it starts off very disrespectful in that regards, you know. But he does it very humbly and mild manneredly. But he proceeds to break the situation on down. So,
Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that the man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you gotta grow up and then stand behind him. Life is hard.
wow. So, you know, he skips a generation and goes back up to his father and say, you know, I wish that your granddad would have wore a condom with your dad, so he probably wouldn't even been here. Hence, Adonis would never be here, right? So, I mean, it's a triple entendre diss, which is, you know, like I said, a new high or a new low for rap battling, right? However you want to look at it.
I know the challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let
You know, like I said, he a little deeper. And I'm just curious, right? After, you know, Drake did what he did in that Family Matters video with crushing the Good Kid, Mad City van, and, you know, taking it to that level that, you know, he basically forced Kendrick to come and take the gloves off, right? So can Drake play the victim at this point, like how he's been doing?
let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never fall.
Okay. A lot of people, that line went over people's head. Let me bring that back a little bit.
Stand behind them, life is hard, I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us until we grown. And you're a good kid that need good leadership. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son. Never.
Okay. That part about getting pissed on the leg happened in a movie theater in Atlanta, with T.I.'s entourage. A guy that fresh home from prison got a little drunk, ended up pissing, and he pissed right directly on Drake, and nothing really happened about that. The guy did end up dying later in prison from an unrelated incident, but yeah, that really happened. A lot of people don't know about that incident, so that really goes over people's head. Meek Mill actually mentioned that incident in his rap battle against Drake at the time. So, yeah, that really happened.
Never fall in the escort business, that's bad religion. Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You're a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what.
So he basically telling Adonis, man, you know, get on your regimen. You know, exercise, do, real exercise, push-ups, calisthenics. Don't cheat like your father did. Basically, you know, get no BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Check out my shorts, y'all. I mean, I do a lot of shorts. I got a short about, the BBL Drizzy thing, and, you know, a lot of old school soul singers that, you know, foretold future events, basically, you know. So, yeah.
What Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hiding hands. That's law. Don't be ashamed of who you with. That's how he treat your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost.
Right there, he basically saying, I know I'm going way over a lot of people's head right here, but 5% of these people that's listening gonna get this right here. And yeah, he gave Drake that work. You know what I'm saying? He definitely spit that hot fire ether. It's gonna be interesting to see how Drake is gonna respond, how he's gonna bounce back. Is he gonna deny all these allegations like he's already denying having another daughter or whatever like that. So yeah, we'll figure it out.
Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. Got the superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. And you nothing like him. You'll carry yourself as king. Can't understand me right now. Just play this when you're 18.
Like that, like I said, he's basically anticipating some trauma that's gonna be in Adonis's life, and maybe when he does hear that when he's 18, if he hasn't, probably heard it already. I mean, this is the internet. It's everywhere, right? So when he does reflect on it when he's 18, not only how is he going to feel about his father, but how is he going to feel about Kendrick? All that is very traumatic, and I really wish that they wouldn't have never, got into that realm of touching on people's kids or, addressing people's kids and all that stuff like that. That I don't really think that got no place in music, man. That's just my opinion about that. I like this soul sample right here.
Dear Sandra,
piano.
your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them, especially with other girls that's hurt inside this climate. You're a woman.
So basically, at this point, he addresses Drake's mom directly, and tells her, how she raised her son.
So you know how it feels to be in alignment with emotions, hoping a man can see you and not be blinded. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a master manipulator. Even using you to prove who he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper and more paper and more paper. I'm blaming you.
He basically saying, the only reason Drake got a relationship with his father is because Drake seeks validation through his father as being a black man, and he can only pay, to get his attention.
You for all his gambling addictions, psychopath intuition, the man that like to play victim. You raised a horrible fucking person. The nerve of you, Dennis. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in a cell for the rest of their life. He hates
Wow. And I mean, that's a heavy allegation, Kendrick. I mean, and to say that, you telling his mother that you hope her son should die for basically, having like a Weinstein fetish or whatever the case may be, which is allegedly all hearsay, right? And, and then you pull up the fact that, he has prescription pills and things of that nature. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, we heard Kendrick say out of his mouth through his raps that he hate Drake. He hate the way he walk. I don't really want this to be a hate situation. I hope not, because that is a whole new level of rap battles, right? When we got people actually hating people for their way of life or for their life choices. Now, if you're doing the wrong thing, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you're doing the wrong thing, whatever you're doing in the dark gonna come out to the light. But besides that, man, all these throwing around all these allegations.
Black women hypersexualize him with kinks of a nympho fetish. Grow facial hair because he understood being a mule just fit him better. He got sex offenders on Hovio that he keep on a monthly allowance. And a child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around him. We gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'ma tell y'all one little secret. It's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. They be street.
I mean, now, when he's saying about that, he's not only exposing Drake, he's also exposing the industry, and just be mindful of who you have your children around and things of that nature, right? And that's just good looking out, right? 100%, because you're not getting that in rap. They're not talking about, those things. Sex traffic rings and things of that nature, that stuff is real. So for Kendrick to address that and even talk about how Drake deserves to be, you know, in a cell with Harvey Weinstein is just eye-opening and deep in itself.
Victims all inside of their home, we calling them tender. Then leak videos of themselves to further push their agendas. To any woman that be playing this music, know that you're playing your sister. Or better yet, selling your niece. To the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams and Key the truth, so I'ma get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, look.
Yo, that's I'm gonna end it right there, y'all. Like, I'm just like, let me show you something, man. That was deep. You know, he basically telling them, you know, the people in the industry, y'all better watch out. Y'all about to get raided soon. You know, like he got some intel. He know what's going on. So, you know, on that, y'all go check out that Meet the Grams. You know, that's Kendrick's response to The Family Matters by Drake. I was gonna review that one. It don't even seem necessary no more because I'm just curious to how Drake is gonna respond to this, and you know what's gonna be the tactics. Is he gonna use? Is he gonna try to get this song taken down? Is he gonna get legal tactics, or what is his response? Because we know he likes to go to his mother and tell his mother, you know, and that's what he was trying to make fun of in the Family Matters song, which now really looks creepy and cringy, thinking about all the things that Kendrick has had brought out, you know. And could Kendrick be lying and making it all up for the sake of entertainment and rap? Yeah, he possibly could. But we know Drake's character and how he portrays himself, and this is going to be a real blow to his persona, you know. Similar to what Nas did with Ether, but it didn't really penetrate Jay-Z like that at the time, because he was like one of the most wealthiest rappers at that time when Nas dropped that Ether. Similar to how Drake is now. But the allegations and things like that wasn't as sinister, or the diss wasn't as personal. So, you know, this is a new era that we living in battle rapping and diss rapping and all that stuff like that there. And, you know, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it, y'all, you know. So, you know, keep rocking with me. I'm going to keep bringing different content about different situations and things like that. And, you know, this is just my take on that whole Meet the Gram situation. I just wanted to bring up those few points about, you know, how personal, how deep, and, you know, how much disrespect that he brought on that, and how can Drake match that energy, or will he do like a J. Cole situation, or even the time when Pusha T announced the fact that he even had a child that he was basically hiding from the world, and how he bowed out of that situation. Will he be doing the same thing on this go round, or will, you know, he re-back up for some more and you know? So this story is to be continued. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating to $Born3 The Truth, Cash App. You know, like they say, man, help me to help you sponsor this war. You know, let me help you help me to sponsor this war. You know what I'm saying? Because we are at war. And yeah, so thank y'all for tuning in. You know, comment down below. Tell me what are your thoughts on the whole Kendrick and Drake situation. And, you know, what other videos you would like to see on this situation and things like that. Let me know down below in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to donate to the channel. and show love in the comments to each other. Be kind to one another out there, y'all. Clout chasing is at an all-time high.